So I was checking my comments, and like, seriously, guys, one of the main reasons why I make these videos, well, of course, to express how serious Adderall is and how it can get out of hand really, really fast. But one of the reasons why I make these is because I love comments. I love knowing that there's people out there like me that are going through the same exact life experiences that I have gone through and I still face to this day. You're gonna see my dogs walking around back here. I will be surprised if I don't have to stop this video and remake it. Anyways, so one of the reasons why I make these videos is because I really love seeing the comments. It really makes me feel connected. And one of the comments that I read was something that I really resonated to, and it spoke of how the person felt like they weren't connected anymore, and they were doing Adderall for quite some time, and they're not doing Adderall anymore, and they're not using, and that hopefully sometime they can feel connected again back into society. And I wanted to speak about this. I felt like this. I felt like this so much. I did not feel connected. I remember thinking maybe I should go like volunteer my time at a retirement center, learn how to knit. Maybe I can listen to these people. Maybe I should, how am I going to get back into being sociable again? And more as time has gone by, I have realized that one of the reasons why I started Adderall in the first place was because it made me feel more engaged, I guess sociable, connected to my work, connected to whatever it is that I was doing, like whether it be cleaning, whether it be going out, whether it be working, I was more connected. So when I stopped doing Adderall, of course, I felt disconnected again, but I did Adderall for so long that I forgot that I started it to feel the way that I had now started facing again when I quit. And not only was I refacing all these experiences and all these feelings that I felt when I started taking Adderall, but now that I'm feeling it and I have these withdrawals. And of course we think it's because of the withdrawals, and we think it's because we don't have Adderall in our life. And I would like to say that I have now realized that it was something different. I didn't start feeling like that because I didn't have Adderall in my life. I started feeling like that because I've always felt like that. And Adderall, just kind of made me tunnel vision. Put a Band-Aid on something that I've always had, which was, I never really felt like connected to anything. When I was growing up and when I was younger, I'm, I guess, a Gen Xer, my mental health wasn't really that big of a priority, and so a lot of us, I feel, self-medicate. Started with whether smoking pot, up to drinking for social anxiety, and even Adderall for school or for work or for whatever. And so when I stopped doing Adderall, 10 years later, I felt all the feelings and all the insecurities and all the inability to connect and relate and do the things that I didn't know how to do when I was in my 20s. And so I had to learn that. And it took time, and it took therapy that I really should have probably done in my 20s. But I didn't do it in my 20s because I didn't think anything was wrong with me in my 20s. I just felt like, I don't know, I had a lot of other friends that felt the same way. And so we would just, have a few drinks before we would go out, or think maybe I'm hungover, that's why I don't feel like doing anything, or being around anyone, or whatnot. But I always kind of fell off the wagon because of those feelings of insecurity, of not fitting in. And then now when I'm older and I stopped Adderall, and I had to stop being around the friends that I was used to being around, drinking, going out, all those social cues that I was so used to, I really kind of blamed it on the fact that I don't have the Adderall anymore, and now I'm going through this withdrawal symptom, which is not knowing how to connect anymore. But I truly feel like it wasn't so much a symptom of not having Adderall anymore, but a symptom of me not learning how to properly adjust. I mean, it kind of just goes back to the video that I made before when it comes to, when we quit doing drugs, it's like we've got to catch up. I had to catch up. I had quit when I was 33, 35, can't remember right now. Sorry, saying my age. I quit around that time, and I had the mentality of back when I was in my 20s. And so it was like fast forward as fast as I can to get to the right space in life where a regular 35-year-old was. And it took some time. It took time for me to learn how to have relationships. I mean, I still don't really care for going out at all at night. I don't anymore. I don't like really Christmas parties. I don't like parties at all. I'm not a party person. And I think that's one of the reasons why I started doing drugs in the first place, is because I didn't really care so much to go out and party, but I did. We all had to, because that's what you did when you were that age. And so in order to cope with it, I did substances, took drugs, Adderall, whatever, cocaine, all the stuff that I took, whatever I took. I couldn't get enough of it. I loved it. I love how it made me feel. So I hope that this makes sense. And I want you to know that you're not alone, that fitting in and feeling connected back into society is something that we all struggle with. And please feel free to leave any comments. I really do appreciate positive comments, though. I've got enough going on to have to deal with people, telling me how I shouldn't knock Adderall or whatever. I mean, there's plenty of people out there on YouTube that sing the glories of Adderall. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that for me and for a lot of other people, it's something that's more serious. It's a serious, serious drug. So anyways, I, once again, have to do my disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I am not anything that, this is all for like entertainment purposes only. I am a recovering addict myself, and I have been clean for 8 years now, going on 9 in July, actually. So that's exciting. Anyways, I hope you're doing great. Please hit that subscribe button, because like when I get to 1,000, I might actually get like $5 off some of these, which would really be cool, I guess. I mean, it's just more things to pay taxes on anyway, so really, why does it matter? Anyways, all right, y'all, have a good one. Thanks, bye.